Oh, man. Whew. As a wise man once said, RELAX. Oh, man. How y'all doing? It's been a while. How you been? It's been a minute. What's good with y'all? It's your boy Papa Evil back again with another video. As you can see, I'm in a pretty good mood tonight. Sporting a good old throwback jersey. Shout out Don Hudson. Shout out Arnie Herber. Curly Lambeau and them boys. Back from the old days. Yeah. Much better Week 2 performance from my Green Bay Packers, I should say. Just a quick little recap. Just a big-time win from top to bottom. Everybody played better, man. Our playmakers just made plays at the end of the day. Aaron Rodgers on the money down, second and third down. 16 to 17 with 4 touchdowns on those downs, bro. Money downs. Gotta have them possessions. Gotta have them downs. My guy took care of business because he's a bad man. And y'all was going off on him for this last week. Oh, y'all just taking shots. Having your pick of the litter. All this Packer slander I heard all week, man. Y'all was just killing my boy. Y'all was just killing him. Oh, man, y'all were too much of a distraction in the offseason. La, 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 la. Oh, he's purposely tanking. That was a fun one. Yeah, purposely tanking. Let me just shoot down my own trade value. You know, if for another team wants to trade me. That was a fun one. That was rich. That was hilarious to listen to. Forget all that nonsense. Oh, he's a bad teammate. Oh, he's not a good leader. He doesn't work hard enough. Yep. When it comes to shove, and my guy throws on the pads and the helmet, it goes on the field. He's the best in the game. Point blank, period. He ain't the GOAT, not the greatest of all time. He's the BOAT, best of all time. As in most talented, can make every throw, can evade every tackler, can read he can just do it all. Patrick Mahomes is coming from that BOAT title soon, maybe in 2 or 3 years, but for right now, the most talented quarterback to ever do it. Can make every throw. Can move out of the pocket. If you blitz him, you're screwed. If you don't blitz him, you're screwed. If you put pressure on him, you're screwed. If you don't put pressure on him, you're screwed. Like, you just can't stop the guy when he's on form, man, when he's on it. And tonight he was on it like I knew he would be. I wasn't panicking. I might have overreacted a little bit, you know, joke, like, if we go 0-2, it's panic town. But I knew that wasn't going to happen. At home, against the Lions, young team, with a new quarterback, a new coach. We cleaning that up. We are cleaning that up. And we cleaned it up. It's that simple. We cleaned it up. Defense is, just a first half defense, not very good. I'm pretty sure Jared Goff had like 1 incompletion the whole game. Eric Stokes and Kevin King were kind of struggling on those rub routes, kind of getting crossed up a bit, especially on the first touchdown. They got completely lost the outside man, and gave up a touchdown. That was a rough first half, but our defense isn't going to be spectacular this year. And I've already set out the APB, the missing persons report for our pass rush. The authorities are doing everything they can to assess the situation. They're trying to look for it. They're trying to figure out where it went because, my goodness gracious, Jared Goff had all day in that freaking pocket. And I don't love that. I don't love that, all right? We can't be giving, Tom Brady and Jimmy Garoppolo and Big Ben and all the other quarterbacks we're going to play this season, Lamar Jackson, Baker Mayfield. If you don't pressure these guys, you're going to have a hard time beating them. And we're playing all these quarterbacks this season, so we got to fix that up. And especially with Zadarius Smith out on IR for the next few weeks, it's going to be rough. But the thing with the defense is, and the thing that our defense has always done under Matt LaFleur, is timely stops, timely takeaways. We give up a lot of yards. Sometimes we give up a lot of points. But it's those timely stops, those timely takeaways, those timely sacks that can change the course of the game. Case in point, it's 21-17. The Lions are driving as they normally are. The Lions are driving as they normally have been this whole game, right? 4th and 1. They get it to 4th and 1. Eric Stokes, first-round pick. First-round corner out of Georgia, bro. One-on-one with the wide receiver. Makes a play. Green Bay gets the ball back. Get a touchdown off that turnover. if you count that as a turnover, right, that we got 3 takeaways in the second half, and we didn't give the ball away once. Like, that was a timely stop right there. Next time the Lions get the ball, force bad snap by Jared Goff or whatever. Another time they get the ball, we force him fumble that he recovers. Next time they get the ball, get an interception. Like, our defense just locked down. When we had to stop them, when we had to make a play in the red zone, 4th and 1, we made that play. And the rest was history. In terms of our offense, I wasn't really worried about the offense. I know week 1 was just, I don't know, man. We just came out flat, weren't ready to play. I don't know what it was. But I knew our offense was going to come correct today, and they did. Aaron Jones, still one of the best running backs in the league. Like, ever since 2019, since LaFleur came in, he's got like the second most touchdowns, obviously behind Derrick Henry. That's right, even more than run CMC, Christian McCaffrey. He gets in the end zone even more than that guy, which shows you that Aaron Jones is legit. And I know you people that had him on fantasy had a pretty good night. And I had a pretty good night, rooting for him and for my real team. So 4 touchdowns for him, 4 TD passes for A-Rod. 7-0 under LaFleur after a loss. We don't lose 2 games in a row. We quickly rebound. We quickly bounce back. We're able to flush bad results out, which is a very good quality to have because you got to be able to put those losses behind you. And under LaFleur, we are able to put those losses behind us. On to the next game, on to the next one. Don't worry about it. And we do it perfectly well. It's a win in the division as well. Right back on top of the division where we belong. I don't see us moving from that anytime soon. So, yeah, man, it's just a good game. It's just a good game. Robert Tonyan had a few good catches on some nice little bubble screen actions. Devontae Smith, the true play of the game for the offense. I want to say it was 17-14, right? It was 3rd and 12. Aaron Rodgers just took a big sack coming right out of halftime. If we punt the ball there, give it to Detroit with the three-point lead, the way their offense was playing in the first half, they go up 20-14 or 24-14. We might be in trouble there. But 3rd and 12, A-Rod drops back in the shotgun, just launches it down the sideline to Devontae Adams, best wide receiver in the game. I don't care what y'all say. Makes the big catch. That's the play of the game. That's the turning point. 2 plays later, Aaron Rodgers with an absolute dart right in the ear hole of the middle linebacker, right through his head top to Robert Tonyan for the touchdown. And it was all Green Bay from there, man. That's just what my guy does. That's just what my guy does. Aaron Rodgers, from 3rd and 12, a potential punt, ball, and the momentum going to Detroit to up 21-17, and our defense can play with a lead. That's what my guy does. That's what the best quarterback in the game does. Yeah, he might not be as politically correct or hardworking looking as a Russell Wilson or a Tom Brady, all football all the time. Maybe he likes to take trips with his, Pretty Little Liars fiance or the freaking dude from Whiplash, in the offseason. Maybe he likes to do that. Maybe he likes to chill. But when he gets on the football field, don't nobody do it better. Don't nobody do it better. And if things can just come together, if our defense can get better down the stretch, because remember, this is our first year with a new D coordinator. If our defense can just get better down the stretch, gets healthier, hopefully Rashawn Gary starts playing better, because I don't want to put the B word on him, but 1st round pick 2 years ago, 7 sacks in 2 years. I don't want to say it. I don't want to label that on my guy. I really hope he comes good. It took Jair Alexander a year or 2 to come good too. So our defense improved on that front. Aaron Rodgers and the offense continue to produce and do what they do. I don't know, man. Hopefully we can have a magical championship run, because this team is looking very similar to our 2016 team. We were very talented offensively. Obviously had A-Rod leading the charge, had Jordy Nelson and a younger Devontae Adams, Randall Cobb, and those boys then. But our defense was streaky, very inconsistent. Our defense would have an excellent game with a bunch of takeaways and a bunch of stops, and then the next game they gave up 42 points to Kirk Cousins in Washington. Like, that season was ridiculous. The amount of times our defense conceded a crap load of points. It could be something like that this year, because they're playing a lot of high octane offenses. You got the Steelers in a few weeks with their 87 all-stars on offense. We got to play the Ravens. You got to play the Browns with all their offensive pieces. We got the Niners next week, which I'm really dreading that, because when they're healthy, we've kind of had some problems with San Fran over the last few years. But we're playing a lot of good offenses this year, so our defense is just going to have to shape up. But I'm anticipating a few blowouts, a few ridiculous performances where our offense can't really put us over the hump. But if we're able to mitigate that, limit that a bit, Get us a nice, comfortable 12-5, 13-4. Because obviously, under LaFleur and like the back half of the season, we done pretty good. Like in his rookie year, 8-3, we got to the season 13-3. 5-game win sheet to end the season. Last year, 7-3 after the loss to Indianapolis. Won 6 straight to end the season. So we end seasons off very well. So if we just get past this little midpoint juggling stuff going on, right? Just get everybody acclimated, get everybody in game form. The end of the season, we finish off strong, get a high seeding. Like I said, I don't think we're going to be the #1 seed this year because other teams in the NFC have just improved much more greatly than we have. And judging by the way our defense has played, there's no way we're going to be winning more games than Tampa Bay, which is just a complete team from top to bottom. Get a 2nd or 3rd seed, get a home playoff game or 2. And just ride that all the way to the chip. But, I mean, that's what I'm hoping for. But, yeah, we'll see. Anyway, beyond that, your boy's happy. Your boy's in a good mood. We're not 0-2. We're 1-1. Top of the division. Where the green and gold belongs. Anyway, that's it for me today. Man, that was a great performance. That was good. Especially in the second half. Defense locked down. 0 points. Gave up 0 points in the second half, our defense. Shout out. I'm talking in circles now. I'm going to stop now. But, yeah, defense improved later on. Offense was great all game. The pack is back, baby. And we coming for San Fran next. I said what I said, and I said what I said it. Anyway, that's the video for today. Catch y'all on the flip. Peace. Go Pack, go.